Y'all remember the movie The Wolf of Wall Street? How to Sell a Pen? Ew, ew, ew. It's a little sticky down here in Miami, but it is what it is. I got some free game for y'all. Y'all remember the movie The Wolf of Wall Street? How to Sell a Pen? All right, so I'm currently reading The Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort. He's the character that Leonardo DiCaprio played in Wolf of Wall Street. It's a good book, recommended by my boy, my bro god, G, and one of the homies. So as I'm reading it, they get to the part in the book where Jordan Belfort is asking one of his sales reps, sell me this pen. So the sales rep goes into the spiel, well, you see this pen, it writes real smoothly. It feels like a pen in your hand. Meanwhile, Jordan Belfort's sitting there saying like, yeah, it feels like any other pen. And the sales rep says, exactly, it feels just like a pen should feel in your hand. And the sales rep pretty much, he either asked Jordan Belfort, what do you think? And Jordan Belfort says, I think you're full of shit. And he was straightforward with it. They then bring in his right-hand man, Jordan Belfort's right-hand man. He's the one, I forget who's the guy with the crazy hair, the little kind of short, pudgy kind of guy. He plays him in the movie, neither here nor there. And he asked him, this is the person in real life, sell me this pen. And he says, he says something, I don't want to quote the exact words, but he says, how long have you been in the market for a pen? And Jordan Belfort's response is, well, I'm not looking for a pen. So the guy just chucks the pen. He says, all right, well, shit, I'm not in the business of selling things to people that don't need it, who aren't interested in it. Valuable gem in that. Rather than us constantly trying to sell pens to people who don't need pens, people who don't want pens, why not be more selective with our time and do our due diligence to find those people that are actually in the market for a pen, that actually need a pen? Those are going to be the people that it's easier to solve their problem of obviously needing a pen and to show them how beneficial this particular pen is, rather than trying to show somebody the special characteristics of a pen, lying about them when they don't even need it. So that was something that I took heed to, because it forces us to be very selective with our target market. It forces us to have a target market. A lot of times just speaking from experience, when we have a product and we say, who's your target market? And we think that our product is the best product out there because, oh, well, this can actually be a product for everybody, for men, for women, for ages 10 to 20, as well as ages 70 to 80, across the board, for people who are athletic, for people that aren't athletic, for people that just want to be, whatever the case may be, all right? Whatever the case may be. We're thinking that we're doing ourselves a service by having a product that caters to everybody, but in all actuality, we're making it very hard for ourselves to establish that target market and to create a sales system for that type of person, to know what questions needed to be asked, to know how to present it in a way that is most likely to not just sell the product to the person, but to actually find the right product. Let me reverse that. To actually find the right product that services that particular person's needs. All right, now if you have to service the needs of everybody, it's gonna be very hard for you to be very specific as far as establishing a product and establishing a particular answer for that particular person's problem. All right, so be very specific. In my opinion, you're not gonna waste the time of everybody. You're not gonna waste your time. And I think what ends up happening is when we're young sales reps, we want to be able to sell to everybody. We don't want to walk away from somebody that may be just leading the sales conversation on because they don't want to make us feel bad. They're just entertaining it, but we're not able to decipher whether or not they're truly in the market for the product that we're selling. The more experience that we get and the more we value our time, we're not going to waste time on certain people that aren't looking for an answer that can be solved with our product. And when we walk away from those people that aren't interested, what it does is, at least for me, it boosts your confidence with not only your product, but it boosts your confidence with how you sell to the people that actually need your product. You're gonna talk with more confidence. From your tone and your body language, you're gonna exude more confidence in your particular product because you know that I have an answer for you, for whatever it is that you're looking to solve, I have that particular answer for it. And you're very confident, very straightforward. That's when you don't have to get into the BS salesy used car salesman type structure where you're trying to, somebody comes into the dealership and they're looking for a car, and here you are trying to sell them on a 20-year-old used pickup that you swear is the best. You get what I'm saying? So be very particular, value your time. The more you value your time, the more that's gonna come across to the people that you are actually taking the time with to solve their problems. All right, so don't just try to sell anything to everybody. Be very specific and then grow from there. A lot of times we like to put out the net and say, hey, this product is for everybody. And then what ends up happening is no particular niche grabs hold of it because it's for everybody. When you grab hold of one particular group because you have a niche product that is targeted directly, this is specifically for you, people can embrace that because they know that they are in the market for something. They want to work with somebody that specifically does what they're looking for rather than somebody that just does everything. Then once you secure a reputation and a brand and you've solved particular problems for this group, then you can expand outwards. That would be the recommendation that I have. That's kind of the process that I'm going through right now, where why am I trying to sell my services to everybody? What's the point of working hard and building up your skill set in a particular area if you're still going to be doing the same things that you were doing early on in the process? Be more selective so that way your product can be sold to a more select group. All right? So with that, I'll see y'all soon. But remember, if you haven't seen The Wolf of Wall Street, check it out. It's entertaining if nothing else, but you will get some gems there. And also check out The Way of the Wolf by Jordan Belfort. And with that, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.